Johnny and Imminent.
Hey traders, welcome to the stream. It's Sunday and we got a weekly candle close in less than an hour, and Bitcoin is currently, as I'm speaking, below the 2017 cycle top, at least on the Coinbase chart. And for the 4-hour opium smokers, the bullish divergence, where are the bids? They're not there. Because your daily and your weekly, your 3-day, everything is terrible. It's so bearish. So I raise your 4-hour bullish divergence argument with completely terrible 12-hour daily, 3-day, weekly charts. Those are far more significant than the 4-hour. So, and in case you forgot what long-term downtrend we were in, maybe you'll remember when I keep pointing it out every day. And we broke that level, you know, at 22.7. You know the flag was broken, then the bear flag developed, and now you're catching follow through, and now you're staring into the actual abyss. The abyss. The abyss. 17,169 is the target, the hard target on the 4 hour or daily below this level. You're just right there. You're sitting there. And once it breaks, it's going to be nasty. It's going to be bearish fireworks, red fireworks. So when Bitcoin breaks, all crypto is going to see bearish pandemonium as well. The futures are open, and it started out really bad, but we kind of figured after the drawdown we saw on Friday how bad it was going to get possibly this week. I think that's, you know, below 4,058. Bye-bye stock market, all of it. It's going to be real bad. So how could that be good for crypto? It will be terrible for crypto. Crypto will dump with the equities market bad. Okay, so you're just staring. You're just, you know, it's 28 hours now. I think we're going on 32 hours. We're pretty much testing this level, and you've held it, but no one's buying. Only selling coming in at 20,100. That's it. And now you're just, again, the last 4 hour candle was the lowest 4 hour candle Bitcoin has received since July 14th. The false bearish breakdown and the spring back test, right? That's it. So now you're catching follow through off of that lowest 4 hour candle close of the weekend, and again, doom upon us below 19,891. You don't have to believe it. I don't care. You didn't have to believe it here when we failed to break 24.2 3 times and back tested it. You didn't have to believe it when we were in the bear flag. I guess you don't have to believe it now. I mean, how much money are you losing, dude, not believing it? Okay, let's go to the daily, I guess. So you can just see how bad things are. It's terrible. Terrible. Hanging on by a thread. The histogram looks really bad, really bearish. Negative momentum building again. RSI, and as we've been discussing the RSI every single day, now sitting at 31. And that means you're not oversold yet. So in June, we got to 20. You can see that again. But bearish control zone, and you got to, I mean, I don't know how you would ignore it, man. That's rejection. You rejected a break out of the bearish control zone, meaning the bears are still in control. Simple. Bullish control zone above 60. Sellers didn't let the bullish control zone really get broken into, right? They rejected it, and they rejected here. That, what, you know, like, that's what the charts are telling us. It's not an opinion. Let's go to 3-day. Look at your 3-day. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed in 49 minutes, man. Oh, good God. 3-day, 37, bearish control zone, back inside of it. Look at last time you fell below, you know, you rallied and you couldn't break the, like what Big One's doing on the daily. Look what the 3-day did. And it went straight to 24 on the RSI. So this just is, I don't care if it goes up. Like you keep looking at all these variables on any given day, on any given chart, and all the time scales pointing down, and you start trying to long that is literally going to the casino with, like, you know, a very low chance of winning, and you actually won. But if you play the numbers game, you're going to lose so bad over time. So this is very telling with a 3-day close. And that 3-day close, it looks like very close to closing below the level, but really it's that massive bearish engulfing candle, and it is bearish convergence. Look at the histogram island going towards neutral again. So eventually we could end up with quadruple MACD bullish divergence, but it might just be at much lower prices. Another histogram island that's just lower than these lows, these levels.
Hey Michi, housing market about to feel real pain, lol, about time. Any good indexes you like to look at regarding housing? Also, the all-star Beanie Pulse Dogecoin will usher in the next bull market. Smile.
What's up, dude? Thanks for the 20. Oh, I mean, real estate's very, very tough. I mean, you got to think about the interest rates are rising, right? We had a crazy fervor of buying the past, you know, year and a half. And everyone that bought, most of them, they did it for the mortgage rates being so low, right? So those people are not selling near like really like they were before. And people on the buyer side don't really want to buy because the interest rates are so high and the macro is just terrible. So really, I think real estate, not gonna be that bad. Like only in select demographics, only like San Francisco and whatever, British Columbia and Frankfurt, Germany, and places like that where it got too ridiculous, insanity. Most places are just gonna kind of level out. I don't think there's gonna be a big crash because there's too many people on the sidelines that want to buy. Right, all the polling done, majority of people want a crash in the housing market, and that's how you know it's probably not going to happen. There's too much demand. There's too many people that want a house, but they know the market conditions right now, and we can thank social media and e-learning for that. Information gets passed along really fast these days. All right, does that make sense? Really, kind of. I mean, on paper, though, probably screwed. I mean, like everything else. I mean, if you look at, we could just look at the technicals. The REIT, okay, REIT. I don't know, Dow Jones, equity, all real estate, kind of. 3 falling peaks, bearish. Look at on your third peak. This is the Wombo combo. This is really bad. On the 3-day, or just start on the 3-day. You have hidden bearish divergence on the third lower, on one high, 2 high, the third peak. 3 falling peaks with a bearish edge, implying a continuation downward. That is classic distribution. And if you're a member of this community and you really care, you know how many 3 rising valleys we've identified with the hidden bullish divergence on that third valley. Oh my goodness, you flipped it over. Right? That's unreal after such a long move down. So you're coming probably right back to 23.71. I don't know if you'll break that. Right? I think that's the target though, short term in time. Right? It could take a few weeks, but I think that's where you're headed next on the REIT, REIT, February 2020 high. If you break that, that's you breaking the 203-day moving average. There could be a long way down on paper, right? I mean, paper, next real support's probably around 1800. So you got that going on. Let's go back to Bitcoin. And, we were looking at 3-day, which is about to end real bad. Terrible. Be the lowest 3-day candle close. Arguably. Wow, it will possibly, depending on what happens the next 44 minutes, it could possibly be the second lowest 3-day candle close of the entire bear market. Right, you're rivaling, and right now, lower than the candle close from July 9th. And the only candle that closed lower was the June 30th candle close, all right? That is not indicative of bullish market conditions. Second lowest of the whole bear trend, the whole year, on a really significant time scale. That's bad, dude. It's not good. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care what happens to the price. All I can do is identify how bad this stuff is, how bearish this stuff is right now. Let's go to the weekly. The weekly. Absolutely terrible, right? And it's talking about 32 on the RSI, really. Not oversold, just so we can become oversold again. And yeah, bearish engulfing, tweezer top last week below the 200-week simple moving average. That is something that is anomalous with Bitcoin. Bitcoin normally uses that 200-week moving average as a bottom. And right now, you thought, hey man, we're getting back above it. Ah, we're good. But now you're just right back below it, convincingly. And here you are. If you look at the weekly, I think the hard target's $14,000. Hard target, 14 grand on Bitcoin's weekly chart, straight up, straight down. You've just been absorbing the remaining demand here, it looks like, and really, this weekly looks like a bear flag that broke down. We already looked at that on the daily, right? Yeah, that was pretty pathetic too. I mean, like in the grand scheme of things, we discussed that yesterday, how bad the Bulls' attempt at making an argument for massive real reversal.
Vehicle loans about to implode if housing doesn't. There's bears out here.
So Kush Blunts, man. Yeah, I mean,
Is that a joke?
that's another world. Yeah, sure. Vehicles. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, sure. It's gonna get bad. Things are gonna be awful. Yeah. I mean, the last thing they teach in school now is financial responsibility and education, right? Now they want you to be a slave to this whole system. They want you to spend irresponsibly. You know, I think many employers would probably prefer that their employees got stupid, unreasonable, you know, mortgages on their vehicles, so it's an anchor, so where they're trapped and they have to stay employed. You're right, they have to work for this company. So sure, it's not gonna end well. But who said it was? Who said it was gonna end well, man? There was a time to make your riches. It was during that stupid time, and now it's capital preservation time. It's been that the whole year though. So, and it was really, really confirmed sometime in April for the S&P when it confirmed the top. So yeah, all right. So that's your Bitcoin analysis, man. We've looked at all the time scales that really matter, and I didn't even look at the 3-day until live, and it's really bad. If you want to look at the 5-day, let's look at the 5-day, which is, I can't imagine it being bullish, man. 5-day candle closes in 40 minutes. And wow, this is crazy. On the 5-day, it will, unless something miraculous happens the next 40 minutes, it will be the lowest 5-day candle close since December of 2020. Wow, we just learned something new, didn't we? We're talking almost 2-year lows where traders are going to settle up in 40 minutes. How is that? This is also 3 black crows, almost Jesus level 3 black crows right here. And guess what? Oh, it was so close. I mean, it's almost class C hidden bearish divergence, where you make a high, then a substantially lower high, but your histogram islands, your oscillator makes the same levels. That's stagnation and momentum here, which is not bullish. Sorry, dude. Class C bearish divergence that is hidden. So there, now we've done a real in-depth analysis of Bitcoin. Okay, so let's move to Ethereum, which, wow, talk about performance, right? This doesn't look like it's going to end well. I mean, the target here, it's really simple. Bitcoin's like, oh man, we're at the support. We're kind of breaking. We've been testing it for 32 hours now. Ethereum's like, it's a no-brainer, 1420. There's nothing to do till 1420. We're just waiting for that level. Below 1730, the hard target, 1420. It's been that way. Nothing's changed. We're just waiting now. Just waiting to see 1420 be tested, and probably not going to hold this time. Look left. What is it? Just like Bitcoin had a cycle top in 2017, this one had it in 2018. January 2018. That's the target. That's where we are. We're waiting for it. At that point, we'll reassess. But if it breaks it, bye-bye. I mean, minimum, 1350 for the low from July 26th. But then after that, I think 1200 would be a hard target after 1420. Okay. And yeah, what we did look at kind of yesterday was the head and shoulder, knees and toes type situation on Ethereum. Here it is. It's not like, your prettiest at all, but it's really just the psychology of the momentum shifting, like where you can see kind of a shoulder, a head, a shoulder. Pretty symmetrical. 1730 though, that's the big area, right? Measured move, you don't want to know. You don't want to know the measured move is. It's somewhere down below 1223. So when you're below 1223, $1,000 easily. So I just very, very bad. Oh, and look at your daily RSI on Ethereum. Holy crap. It can't get any worse than this. Oh, wait, yes, it can. I'm saying the event, right, that was happening before the past couple days was, hey, somehow Ethereum's still above 40 on the RSI. Not anymore. Look at it now. This is the worst. This is the absolute worst thing that could happen to Ethereum, falling below 40 and now just confirming the bearish bias. I mean, 37 right now on the RSI. You have so much downside. You can't even comprehend the downside on price looking at an RSI on the daily like this. That's a newer development, by the way, happened the past couple of days. Let's go to the 3-day. Why not? I'm really bearish engulfing candle confirmed in 36 minutes. Undeniably, will be the lowest 3-day candle close since July 24th. I mean, pretty much Class C hidden bearish divergence, and then about the exact same on the RSI, right? April 1st. What did Ethereum do on the 3-day? April 1st. Tested 60, confirmed you're not going to break into the bullish control zone and collapsed. What's happening now? The exact same thing, but on way lower prices. Big yikes, man. Heading on down to 40 probably on this, you'd imagine, right? I just, if you're, I mean, whatever. The stream is like my opinion, man, and I just use traditional technical analysis to articulate an opinion on things, and you can have whatever opinion you want on. I don't know, man. Like, you know, it's like, okay, very, very bad. Let's go to the weekly, or do you want to go to the 5-day? Because I guess that's closing. I never go to the 5-day. 3 Black Crows stuff. Lowest 5-day candle close since July 10th. Not as bad as Bitcoin. But look at the 5-day 200-some moving average below that, and certainly, without a shadow of a doubt, hidden bearish divergence on the 5-day is very real here. Continuation downward implied. Very, very bad. But it all happened at a level that made too much sense, of course. Right? It was perfect. Tweezer top, reversal, at the inflection point. Beautiful. I love that. That was so cool. 130% gains. If you didn't take anything off, what are you doing? You're just holding, you're just letting it ride, letting the long-term bear trend ride. All right, weekly Bitcoin, $19,800. We have broken support chat. We have a dump going on. Yes, finally. All right. Finally, it is here. Let us go to Bitcoin. There it is. Breached. The remainder of demand was finally absorbed by sellers. So it seems. This will be swift. It will be bad. It will be nasty. Yeah, really, man. It's like... Look here. Look, but it also was like... Because this is just traditional technical analysis being very well respected. Since 24.2 was confirmed as resistance, this is beautiful. This is exactly what was implied. So, I mean, like, if you didn't allocate properly, why don't you learn from something? So maybe next time you don't blow up your account, or you preserve your capital in bearish market conditions. Capital preservation in bear trends. Make your life-changing money in well-established long-term uptrends. When things reverse, man, you got to do something. I mean, if you're not going to do something, I don't know why you'd watch this stream. I mean, the stream is only trying to help you in those situations, right? So, yeah, I mean, I guess like short-term target 19.3 from here. Yeah. So 19.3, it'll go one at a time. It'll be like that level. Probably, you know, you might even, you know, fart around there for a little bit because it's just like, you know, how many times you tested it. Okay, so it might be regarded as something. But I think like the long-term downtrend, if it's continuing, easily 17.169, but really weekly 14K. There's like a marching band going on outside. I don't know, or it might be a legion of homeless people banging on trash cans together. One or the other, could be both. All right, let's go to total.
I like turtles.
There's bears out here.
Did anything change it? Well, the beauty of total was it had already broken support, and now we're just waiting for $830 billion. That's the target. There's no if, ands, or buts about it. You got near, and this is really what you need to know. Hey, the Moon Boys that had the hopium, they were smoking. Your last remaining, hopium crack rock. I talk about this on histograms. You get close to neutral and then resolution, whereas you start building positive momentum and reversing, or you start building negative momentum again and price action, right? So this was just like, and now it's time to resolve. And again, when you're below 960, when you break critical support like that, how could you give a living crap about bullish divergence on the 4 hour alone? You'd have to have an argument that's really strong. You'd have to have 4 hour, 12 hour, daily, 3 day, 5 day, weekly bullish divergence, not just 4 hours. 4 hours, I mean, it doesn't even matter looking at the 4 hour when it's so bearish on the daily. It's like you're just gonna hurt yourself. I mean, just below 960, super bearish. Below 103, super bearish. Yeah, exactly. Who's in charge? The bears are in charge. They have been in charge. It's the volume signature too, which, I don't really put too much weight on because the volume a lot of times doesn't do too much. But man, seeing what happened on Bitcoin, the date of August 19th, highest volume you had seen since the literal bottom, Black Saturday, June 18th. That's a big deal. That was a massive red candle. That was a statement. And then your second highest daily volume candle on the 26th. I mean, those two things right there, that's a lot of sellers. And it's just really, I mean, yes, you're down 20% from where it made a strategic argument for massive reversal or short opportunities, right? But it doesn't mean you can't go down another 25% very fast, because the context being the bear flag. You had 2 months if you wanted to do something bullish, and this right here was all we needed to know. So we have about less than 30 minutes now, so a new 30-minute candle. All right, dude, let's see how red it is. Let's see how bad. Then it felt power hour, power 30 now. Remember the weekly candle close, monthly candle close soon too in the next couple days. The monthly candle close will be Wednesday evening stream, the 31st. So you don't want to miss that one, but the damage might be done by the time right? That means, hey man, the monthly direction that we're still in is down. So let's see how bad it gets over the next few days. I hope people I keep banging my head against the wall saying this stuff. I hope you all realize what has just happened, how bad it is, and how bad it's probably about to get. Even though you had way better opportunities. But yeah, it's still awful. There will be pain. Bling. Trump Powell. Throw the dang towel. Nice. All right, let's really quick, just for a sec. Let us look at something that is absolutely gorgeous. The S&P 500 futures on the daily, all right? You were in the long-term downtrend, 6-week bear market rally, diverging volume. Like every other day, you were getting record lows on volume for the year as we kept inching higher. But where did it stop? If this isn't TA being respected, nothing is. The supply line was tested. At the same time, the 200-day simple moving average was tested. Then the reversal began. Then you broke $4,200, the key zone of inflection. And then even got a luxurious bearish back test before Jerome Powell farted and the big bearish engulfing candle just really confirmed where we are, and now you're below 4,058. And I'm sorry, man, there's a lot of downside here. You don't even think about it till 3,900, but I'm just thinking a lot lower to go, man. Okay, you're down 0.72% already. Dude, it's been an hour and a half since being open. If you don't think this is gonna hurt crypto, you're crazy. This is a big contributing factor to the thesis of our bearishness in crypto. We're looking at these index funds at these key inflection points and literally rejecting them. Let's go to Ethereum. They just hit its lows of the entire reversal, where we topped out $2,031 after appreciating value 130% from the bottom. But now the party's over. And soon, 1420, once 1420 breaks, bye-bye, 1223. Could be faster than you think. And only on this one, there's fuel. There's plenty of fuel, because you were above 40 just a couple of days ago. Now you got so much out. You got 36, and you're not oversold till you fall below 30, man. Lots of downside potential on this asset, okay? We get an audio check, mods. Be cool. All right, so I'm adding another alert. All right, we test 1420. We're gonna hear it, man. Which it could very well be here by the stream. But before this 1420 could be tested before the weekly candle closes. That's where we are right now. US dollar tether, which is literally just the inverse of total market cap. Beautiful. Just waiting on targets, just standard falling wedge target, 50%, 7.56, and then 8%. That would be a massive breakout. I think that, like, I don't know, you do have to regard it. There's the high of 7.17% from May 12th. I think you're going to test that soon. But once you break that, yes, the next real resistance is 8% anyway. The 618 of the high to low of the wedge, and is clearly, July, early July, mid-July peaks. So I mean, I think that's where you're heading. Okay, a textbook bull flag breakout, TA being respected like the Jesus so far, and I don't think you want to see the 3-day. The 3-day massive 4-hour bullish engulfing candle will be the highest candle close since July 12th. Good God, beautiful. And look at this. Oh my God, if you're some sort of moon boy, please turn off the stream. Well, maybe, no, just kidding. Watch the stream, because you might need to hear this, so you could finally, I don't know, change your opinion based on literally nothing. You don't have an opinion, man. You have no argument. If you're somehow bullish here, you have no argument based on technical analysis. None. Not done by, really smart people over the past 100 years. Those people, like the research they did, you have no argument. Maybe Rudy Poo, fake, whatever. But for the real, founding fathers of technical analysis, you have no argument at all. Hidden bullish divergence. Massive. Class A, hidden bullish divergence on the 3-day. Impending price action continuation implied, and you're about to see resolution, about to go positive. Yeah. Let's go to the 5-day. 5-day. Highest 5-day candle close since July 10th. Hidden bullish divergence on the 5-day. Come on, dude. On both oscillators, mind you.
Wesley's booby trap tip $25. Hex, please, RD.
What's up, Wesley's, man? Yeah, we'll look at Hex. I don't know why you want to look at Hex. All right, we'll do that, though. Thank you, man. Let's go to the weekly. Thanks for that bomb yesterday, by the way. The big 500. Hidden bullish divergence on the 3-day, the 5-day, and the weekly. In a long-term uptrend. That's like, you got all the probability is so high. It's like you've almost got the nuts, right? You got pocket aces, you know, that was your pre-flop, and then you hit trip aces, you know, and then the board pairs on the turn. Oh my God, the probability is so high of this playing out. I would not want to be shorting this and or would not want to be long crypto. Okay. Y'all are like, this hex thing, man, I don't.
Have you looked at HDRN/USDC in bullish uptrend? Hedron is performing like early hex. Thanks.
Maybe, man. Maybe that's where Richard's money is. And that's where it keeps going into. I don't know, dude. Thank you. We'll look at it. If you want, dude, we will look at it. I appreciate the contribution to this 100% crowdsourced stream and community. Thank you, dude. Yes. Without your contributions to the stream, this can't really exist, right? So, thank you, dude. Near session lows. Near, what? 6-week lows on total right now, and certainly already broken key level and waiting on resolution, which I'm waiting to $830 billion in crypto. Can you imagine where the altcoins are going to be, right? They're going to be devastated. So, all right. Things established. US dollar dominance is hyper bullish currently. Okay, I'll bet you this is probably gonna be interesting. The chart. Oh yeah, man. I think we got some shorting of thrust stuff going on here on Bitcoin dominance. You know, you've been flirting with this level. I think you kind of like are broken back out. Sellers just can't really get it together. Now you're trying to make a higher low on the re-breakout and stuff, and yeah, I think this thing is about to pump, man. Dude, you made like, look at the retrace from the previous low to the high. You're at an 88% retrace. You're diverging like crazy on the 4-hour and maybe even the other time scales. But this means Bitcoin's collapsing and all the altcoins are collapsing at far greater rates, percentage losses than Bitcoin. That's what this chart, if we're reversing at an 886 on a falling wedge and there's all this divergence, that means, again, just repeating, altcoins getting devastated while Bitcoin's getting devastated, but altcoins are getting wrecked way harder than Bitcoin. That's what will, when this happens, bye-bye altcoins, they are done, man. And Bitcoin's way lower. Altcoins way, way lower. 30, 40% downside on mini. We looked at yesterday on stream. Key resistance is broken, or key resistance is back tested as resistance and then confirmed and now rolling over bad, high volume. Yes, Bitcoin 19,673. Remember, easily 19,200, 19,300 or something easily. Soon, and then but we think 17,169 is coming. That's a 4-hour kind of daily hard target, weekly hard target 14K. I say that because when you go to the weekly, 17,169 doesn't even really exist, man. It's not there. 14K exists, at least on the weekly. But yeah, I can see it. I can see 17,169 on the daily. So we would say that that's an area of inflection, possibly, probably. For at least a little bit to absorb some demand there before breaking it. So we're gonna go back to Bitcoin, man. I mean, this is a very real development. I don't know how many warning signs I could give you to where I'm speaking to a degree. I'm so confident. It's almost like uncharacteristic of me, right? Trying to be like, oh yeah, but again, pocket aces, man. Bears have pocket aces, and so you want to raise me? Re-raise. You re-raise, I'm re-raising all in, right? I mean, that's the probability, right, of the outcome is so high for more downside because of what we're reading on the chart, man. Let's do want to look at maybe. Just want to see like. Look at the NASDAQ futures down 1% already at the key inflection point. This is a big one, man. You know, you could hold it and rally, but if you break this zone, dude, between 12.2 and 12.4, that's when you go straight down to 11 again. So this is one, okay, there's not, let's see what happens at this level. If you break it, you capitulate through it, oh my God, there's so much downside on these stocks. Okay, and then Dow Jones, dude, look at your Dow Jones, man. Nice little queued up thrust, right? When you broke back below it, bye-bye. Nope. Got to be out, man. And now look at you. And you're going straight down to 31,280. Just a peak from January 2021. Below that, 29.5 again. The next levels. It's beautiful. Russell 2000. Sorry, got, oops. Oh, weird. Yeah, you'd broken out on this one. But now, dude, below 1896, 1744 soon. History tells us 100% chance of 1744 here. Right? Downside potential on Russell 2000 about 7% to 8%. Okay, there are your futures. Gold's done too, right? Broke back into, look at this, dude. Broke back into the established downtrend and has really just back tested it as resistance. I think you're going to 1700 here in time on gold. Silver, real quick. Silver is done, dude. Yeah, so you're back at that second target. Okay, come on down. See you down at 18, 15 next, but then you got that third target of the bearish dragon at the 1272, 1735. It's also an inflection point in history. Yeah, hidden bearish divergence was there on the floor. It's just bearish, very bearish. I'm not surprised, man. Not surprised. It's a $10 trillion market cap asset. There's not enough money in the world now to really move gold. No way, dude. And if it was, gonna go higher. Like, okay, dude, have fun. You talk about, we make jokes about, it's a boomer asset, right? It's like, it's so slow. It takes so much money to move it. It's not worth it, dude. Yeah, opportunity cost way too high to be trying to swing trade gold now. Now, back when we had unlimited liquidity, there were so many opportunities. There were official trade setups posted on Patreon. There were, but now it's just no way, man. All you can do is short something, man. There's plenty of things to short out there. But I think the bears have, you know, finally woken back up, taken off the masks, and you can see it with the volume signature across the markets, man. High volume selling pressure after massive divergence in price and low volume on the rally that lasted 6 weeks. The equities and about 2 months for crypto. Got to go back to Bitcoin because it is at its new fresh lows, right? Bear pole, bear flag is the Jesus. Gotta love it, man. So well respected. You gotta love TA, man. Lots of trouble here. Hard to get to a request because this is, I mean, total is at session lows right now. It is officially at 6-week lows and falling. As I'm speaking to you, this is happening. This is a live dump stream brought to you by you, the viewer. $924 billion. Forget about it. See you at 8:30. There's nothing to do here, chat. Straight up, straight down, straight down. Yeah, really. Sponsored by the Composite Operator. Yes. Sponsored by Traditional Technical Analysis. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Better than the crypto market. Better than any market. Unless it is, of course, one ticker. One ticker, chat. One. Could you guess which one it is, please? Don't tell me it did that. Oh, it's so strong, dude. Well, I mean, you're all right. I mean, yes. It's two tickers, dude. DXY and yes, US dollar tether dominance. Yeah. So this one, DXY, reacted at an 886, a W, went to nearly a 38% retrace and is now mooning again and is right back at 22-year highs or whatever. Bullish 5.0 would have been 107, too strong, too much demand for DXY, so can't get to pattern completion zone of bullish harmonic, right? The 5.0 is the bearish shark that turns into the bullish 5.0, which then turns into a continuation of the overall trend, which is hyper bullish. I refreshed my browser and all that stuff. My Control Z is effed royally. Yeah, dude. And look at this. I mean, you're just now starting to show positive momentum again on the histogram. Your daily. Oh my god, dude. 107.68, right? See the back test? 107.68. 1974, I believe. Yes, 1976. An old inflection point, a massive reversal area back then, was now just regarded as support and a massive markup after a successful bullish back test of that 1976 peak. Okay, so you got like kind of 110, dead cat bounce 1973 or whatever, and then eventually 114. But man, we're talking about 120 is your tech bubble popping. You know, that's the massive, you know, that was terrible. NASDAQ collapsed, took a decade for most things to recover. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of on deck, dude, above 107. My god, straight line up. But now it's broken resistance, so no bearish divergence on the histogram on the daily. That's crazy, dude. It's so powerful. Alright. Still, session lows. 6-week lows. Support's broken. 2017 cycle top breached. Everything indicated that was a high probability. All right, and much more pain to come. And thanks for the over 1,000 people tuned in. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Enjoying the coverage, not the price action. You may not like it. You might have a bullish bias, but I'm covering it, dude. We're live. We're looking at this together. And then all the normies in the world don't give a crap. They don't care. They don't even know what just happened. This is a huge event that has just occurred just moments ago. You were all live for it when my alerts started going off. That's not a joke, dude. You're going to get daily resolution, a daily candle close below that level again. This time, probably not going to be a fake out. You're not going to have the same fortune you saw July 13th. Not going to get it. If you do, we'll talk about it. I'll be back tomorrow talking about a massive engulfing candle back above that level. But until, I'm telling you, dude, that's just, you had that. That all played out. That should have been the end. We should have been going to 28,000, 30,000 and testing. Nope, not enough demand. Thrice. A joke became real. 24/2, December 2020 peak now became a much more real level that we will always have to respect now. Just got to wonder how fast this is going to accelerate. I mean, to me, I think this is like, that was it. This is going to be real fast. It's going to be real bad. But hey, whatever. There is no Kangmaker Bitcoin entry until we have an established edge on multiple time scales that are significant at an inflection point. 17,169, 14,000 is where we will be kind of reassessing to see if those developments are going to occur there. And then after all that, even with an edge, we would then hopefully get some sort of confirmation low, a second low, or a third low, like we were getting before. So right now I can imagine Apollo Creed's trainer is saying, throw the dang towel. Sorry. There's 7 more minutes before the bell rings, or before Apollo Creed dies. Spoiler alert. She's going to start twitching. I mean, this is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is Apollo Creed right now, just twitching on the freaking, whatever, in Vegas at the arena. Thanks for the 420 likes.
Is that a joint?
Live price action stream. Hard to get to requests, so if you did, there were a couple of requests. Those people that requested it are empathetic and understand what's going on, right? That's the way the stream's always been. When we have price action like this, I'm on it. Requests are kind of delayed until we get through some sort of bounce or something. But no, we have 6 minutes till the lowest 5-day candle close since December of 2020 upon us. 6 minutes. Session lows 923. Wait for 830. We got another, wow, right? Almost what, $93 billion to lose in the entire crypto market cap before anything really makes sense. Yeah, dude, that's all Rocky 4. Well, I'm talking about Clever laying it in pain. Jerome Powell, throw the towel. 3 and 4. No doom and gloom, man. No doom and gloom. This is just real life. I'm sorry you don't believe in real life, and you're like you have an opinion based on literally nothing. Where my opinion is tried and true from traditional technical analysis, been studied over 100 years. So whatever. 923 billion and falling. The lows of the day. The lows of 6 weeks. 19,575 right there, the lowest lows since July 14th, kind of like 13th now. 5 minutes. Throw the dang towel. No, we're not throwing the towel. We got 5 more minutes to dump, dude. We'll see, just see how low we can get in the next 5 minutes. So we're running out the clock. We have a massive, one of the most important levels have been breached on Bitcoin. And now it's like if you bought the absolute top of the 2017 cycle and you never sold, even today, you've held it the whole time, you've made nothing. You're now losing money. Yikes. Goodness, 921.5 billion and dropping, chat. Remember, the altcoins are going to get wrecked far harder than Bitcoin. Why would anyone buy this, dude? Right now. Absorption of remaining demand was happening the past 30 hours, 32 hours. It was like 31 hours. And on the last hour of the week, fine. Isn't it interesting, right? We have, what is it? We have 168 hours in a week. And on the 168th hour of the week, you break the 2017 cycle top. Interesting. Indeed, Bloody Sunday. Session lows just hit again. Total, it's staying there. Much more downside potential from here. Still about 10%. About 10% more downside on the collective crypto market. Total 3 we looked at. Someone requested it yesterday. I don't really look at that much, but my God, yes. Was that bearish bearish bat pattern heading on down to 358 billion, and below that, mother of God. I feel strongly that's coming. I think you will break 358 eventually. It's over, dude. This is like NASDAQ 2000. This is a bubble pop for total. Remember, why do you think it couldn't happen? Do you think your precious digital beanie babies are gonna hold value? Do you think 358 is gonna hold this time? You did hold it, and the bulls attempted to break $400 billion, 420, and they failed, and only after making an 88% retrace. And now you're going to head to that, and this time you're not going to be as fortunate as last time. And that was, remember, July. Not gonna, just like Bitcoin, not going to be as fortunate. Total 3, dude. Yeah, dude, imagine. Bitcoin, Ethereum, not in this equation. The two that are pretty much the most useful cryptos that exist, right? With trust and all that. And, you know, and take those out. So everything else, good luck, dude. Things get bad. No one in the world is even going to notice unless you're a speculator in crypto that was long. That crypto total market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, are at $180 billion. They don't do anything. They don't do anything. What's up, Paris, man? Dang, dude. Right in the chat.
Thanks for all you do, Lord Ray. You demand 0.050000000 ETH.
Thank you, Paris, for the $71 of Ethereum. I guess making me dollar cost average. Let's go back to Bitcoin. We have less than 30 seconds now till your weekly candle close, your 5-day, your 3-day candle close. Your local on the 8s. 20 seconds. Until a confirmed bearish breakdown below 19,891, 2017 top. Let's just go ahead and look at the 5-day, because lowest close again since December 11th, 2020. Jesus chimes.
Don't worry about the altcoin total market cap. Pulse Dogecoin will hold it up single-handedly. The non-inflating rockstar beanie baby.
No, we already talked about targets on that, Kush Blunts, remember? Way lower, like $1.90 or something. Yeah, bad. Okay, it is confirmed. 3 black crows on the 5-day. The 3-day closed. Massive bearish engulfing candle. It's the second lowest 3-day candle close confirmed of the entire downtrend. The only day that traders settled up lower this year than where we settled up was the 3-day June 30th level, right? So that is terrible. Very, very bad. Hidden bearish divergence on the RSI. It's all right. Now let's go to the weekly. Let's look at the cemented weekly close. Massive follow through after the tweezer top bearish engulfing candle. They got us right back below that 200-week moving average. And again, this right here. Maybe you go, I mean, I could easily see a back test to 19,891. All right, you back test it as resistance and then confirm that it's resistance again, reconfirm its validity as resistance like it was a couple times, like it was November 2020 and December 2017. Yeah, you could go back test that. That's fine. Back tests happen all the time. And you could even upthrust through it. But I'm just telling you, man, that was a very bad occurrence. All right, very, very bad. Wow, that was it, dude. Let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum candle close, right? Wow, your lowest weekly candle close since July 17th. You closed lower than that July 26th low, that July 25th low, those 2 days. Momentum shifted, very bearish. 1420, I can't believe we didn't even test it. We'll test it, don't worry. 1424, You hit that. Wow. You'll see 1420, and once 1420 breaks, chat, straight line down, straight line up, straight line down to 1223, which is a dead cat bounce from the 2018 all-time high, right? That was the buying climax. This was the dead cat bounce. That will be your next target once you break 1420. So Bitcoin broke support. Ethereum is just now getting to that level to test it. The issue is Bitcoin dominance looks ready to pump. The daily RSI looks so prime for much lower prices on Ethereum. So Ethereum's going to catch up, whatever. You know, it's outperformance on the way up 130% versus Bitcoin's 50%. Or, 50%. You know, from the bottom to the top of this bear market rally. This has plenty of room to run. More room to run than Bitcoin to the downside. So, but a lot more price to go too. A lot more. Downside potential below 1420 equals almost 14%. Yeah, but again, this was it, dude. Bearish divergence at an inflection point after appreciating in value 130% and a long-term established downtrend. So it was so like there, man. So there. High risk if you were along up there. How many times you got to say it? And thanks for the almost 1,200 people tuned in. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Let's get those likes up, man. Let's do it. As we just watch the dust settle on a terrible, terrible week. Key supports broken. Sorry. Wait, we haven't hit 420 likes yet? No, I mean, like, you know, it is. I'm very pleased with everything. This is what it's all about, man. If you flipped the chart over this whole time, I would be saying the literal opposite of everything. Long-term established uptrend, right? Bullish consolidation, bullish consolidation, bullish edge. Well, if you flip the chart, it's literally US dollar tether dominance, which was an extremely bullish. My God. So, all right, let's see if we can, while we got this little weekend low or lull, let us go to those couple of requests real quick, knock them out. And then we'll, I mean, I obviously have my eyes on these charts, right, at all times, other screens. So like we're hitting the session lows, we're rolling over, I'm coming right back to it, all right? Yeah, man, I get you. I get you, dude. I get you on the 4 hour. You're requesting hex because you're like, dude, is it potentially double bottoming here? There's bullish divergence in the 4 hour. But just remember, man, it's hex. I get it. It's done things before. I just can't. When Bitcoin just broke those levels, Ethereum's about to break 1420, when total broke 960, all those things going on. Yes, I get why you might try to have an argument here, but it's just not as strong of an argument if the macro was bullish. If the macro was bullish, my God, I'd be so much more amped on this. But right now, dude, I think it's prudent to maybe wait and see, because if hex, it's trying to test it, but not catching much of any follow through. In fact, breaking that demand line and testing that supply line now. But if 3.9 cents breaks, there is a good chance of seeing 57 to 58% downside. I got these lows. I understand that. This was a false bearish breakdown that had, just like Bitcoin, false bearish breakdown below key inflection point, a daily candle low close from May 24th, 2021. Once this breaks for real, it's just like Bitcoin. breaking 19,891. It's the same thing. That's just on this chart. The respective key massive support is 3.9 cents. Bitcoin is 19,891, right? It's just they all have them, right? Ethereum has 1420, 1793, 1223. BNB has 350. What is it? Yeah, 330. And it also has support at 220. Here's your. I'm sorry. We got off on the other exchanges, like the futures, and remember the discussion yesterday was the identification of the inverse cup with handle. This is a textbook inverse cup with handle. I believe that is now confirmed, and the target is 220. Inverse cup with handle, man. Real life. It's unironic. You know, people start learning about TA. Everything's a cup with handle, right? Now this is very real. Bearish consolidation structure. Again, 220 target if it hits the 100% measure move. It might stall out at 250, but I'm thinking, looking at the daily, we know straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Almost literally always. Why not? Bearish and golden candle caught follow through the past 2 days, back tested the neckline of that inverse cup with handle as resistance yesterday. You can barely see it. See it back down at these levels. And if you ever break that, 40 bucks. I hope it never happens, man, but dang, dude, real bad. If you can even believe it, total just moments ago, like less than a minute ago, hit the lowest lows. Remember, Bitcoin's still kind of green on the new day, up 0.19%, but then you had total hit the lowest low. You know what that means. Altcoins will sell off far greater in percentage value than Bitcoin will. We know that by looking at Bitcoin.D, Bitcoin dominance, market cap dominance from its low to its high, hit an 88% retrace, a very well established falling wedge pattern, and a breakout with some divergence. Like that is screaming altcoins will get devastated soon. And Bitcoin will get devastated too, but just not as bad. Whew. Oh my God, man. Been live over an hour. If you're enjoying it, hit that like button, that bell, that sub, the coverage, not the price action. BNB on the daily. So much more downside, chat. So much more. You can't even believe it. Don't know why you couldn't believe it when you look at just the daily RSI falling back into the bearish control zone. This is how much downside potential we could see in price before this thing goes to oversold, which is 30. 30 is oversold. If you're just now falling right back into it, you easily 220. No problem, man. No problem. All right, so we looked at Hex. Let's try to, I don't know if we're going to be able to, man. Bitcoin's about to roll over again. You know, anytime we go to the session lows, especially at a breakout like that, we're going straight back to Bitcoin to cover it live. But let me try to sneak in this one last request, okay? That yes, it is unbelievable. It really is respecting the TA. It's breaking a key level. The target on Hedron is, and I know it's in US dollar value, but it's worthless, okay? So I'm just saying it in percentiles of cents. 51,443 is the target from here. Why? Down, up, down even, and up. That's probably where you're headed if this is true. If this is real, 51,443, that's for you. Axis alive. That's all I can tell you. It's all about the charts and the levels. The hidden bullish divergence and the back test of that resistance and support was very, very good. TA respected very well here. Okay, yes, it is a very lone anomaly to the rest of the crypto market. Yes. Yes. Well, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, man, we got a monthly candle close soon. Let us, let's look at that monthly. I don't think we looked at that. The monthly, oh, chat, this is the absolute worst. This is the worst case scenario. in 3 days, which I think it's going to be a lot larger of a red candle now. But in 3 days, we will have a confirmed bearish engulfing candle on the monthly. After a month of nothing burger, now something burger. And it will be the lowest monthly candle close, technically, since October of 2020. And we know here, the monthly, there's nothing till 13,869. That's the hard target on the weekly anyway. But the monthly, certainly also the hard target. 14K, 13,869. Look at your RSI here. This is kind of unbelievable how it's like there's somehow a downsloping resistance on the RSI and it's pretty much respecting it again. And it's technically like, I mean, you know, it's close to June low. I think it's going to go lower. But you are so close to falling into the bearish control zone for the first time, I think, ever. And now, you know, there's more data. Let me see here. Let me, brave new coin. What's up, Bark? Thanks, dude. Rip dog coins. Rip everything, though. Come on. Thank you. Let us see here. Yes, we are so close to all-time lows on monthly relative strength. I'm having an alert set up here. When we just nick the all-time low, I'm gonna get a beep. We're gonna know, I think we are gonna see all-time lows, and just below that is 40. We've never even touched the bearish control zone. Never. But there it is, right? Still got a minute to get there. 42.28 right now. This is real live, man. Okay, so have your alert set up just below that one level from June. I think it probably went a little lower on the 18th, but then bounced a little bit. But very bad. Holy crap. Yeah, Ethereum's still about $10 off of that 1420 level, but it got to 1424. So it's technically up 0.26% on the day. Just wait till Bitcoin rolls over because it's, yeah, Bitcoin's just hanging out. I don't even know if there's enough demand for Bitcoin to go back test 19,891 for real, dude. I don't even know. That was such a statement, right? 168 hours in a week, and it just so happens on the 168th hour we decided to break the 2017 cycle top with candle close confirmation. Poetic almost, right? Yeah, I mean, Sol target, hard target on Sol, 21 bucks. XRP hard target, 24.5 cents. And total beginning. Well, it just did it a second, just hit its session low. Goodness gracious, man. The TA being respected like the Jesus, undeniably. It's been so wonderful. I just, you're either going short or you're cash. And if you're one of those, I feel really good about it, don't you? Hopefully most people, I mean, I think most people in this community were very well aware of what was going on and are safe, are good. People that weren't in our community, no idea. No clue what's going on outside of our community. I don't really care. I'm looking at like economic data, but I'm not looking at other people's opinion, man. You know where I get my opinion? Literally staring at candles. That's where my opinion comes from. Let's see here. I mean, dude, it's like I did yesterday, dude. You know, you got just for fun, I'm just like, we got a wild card chart we're looking at. Let's just look at basic attention token on the monthly. In 3 days, bearish engulfing candle confirmed, lowest monthly candle close since January 2021, and see you at 10.6 cents on this time scale. Hard target, 10 cents or 11 cents, whatever. Very bad. Because we had not been really looking at the monthlies yesterday. We were just looking at the weeklies. but it's even worse, man. It's dude, you got H-bar bearish engulfing candle soon. HNT is like just a scam. It's a dead project. Bearish engulfing candle on hot soon. Yeah, dude. Oh my God. Some of these monthlies, Jesus. You just gotta understand what's about to happen. I mean, we're talking, a lot of them made 886s, but then some of them didn't make 886 retraces. Talking about from the low, pretty much all-time lows to the highs. 886 retraces. But like, look at this, like KuCoin, all right? Monthly bearish engulfing candle confirmed in 3 days. Gonna go test $8 again. Once $8 breaks, that's the levy. That is the levy. Talking 250 target on the monthly below $8. Look at KSM, bearish engulfing candle confirmed in 3 days. Target $30. Nothing really else to talk about. Awful, right? Terrible. Wow, dude, just wow. Link, bearish engulfing candle confirmed in 3 days. See you back at $5. Once you break $5, easily 343. Easy. Oh my God, dude, it's so awful. Like Mana couldn't break $1.10 on the weekly. Look at you, regarding that level's resistance, and then massive bearish engulfing candle confirmed in 3 days. And probably going to 58 cents. I know, we can look at Apple. Why not, man? Yeah. Apple was unbelievably perfect. Holy crap, dude. I loved Apple. 886 supply line rejected.
Can we check Apple for
Jesus, dude.
Like
NFT. This is NFT worthy.
One of the few things I've seen this close to its highs.
Scabble, here it is. I mean, what more could you ask for? This is a market driver, right? Largest market cap asset in the world. Hits a pattern completion zone of a textbook bearish shark, and at the same time hits that supply line from the 2 previous peaks from January and March of this year, now thrice. And now you get it, right? Bye-bye. See you at 156. That's the target from here, $156. And after that, it's all about the levels, right? So if you break 156, I think the target would be 145. Okay, so up next, on deck for Apple is eventually 156, so that's about 4.2% downside.
Is that a joint?
And then after that, a good 11%, all right? Maybe it pivots there, you know, whatever, but very, very bad. Okay. Wish it was more complicated. We've had our eye on the swivel on this one, man. It's like, how could you not? It's Apple. So I guess right now I'm just kind of feeling a little. I mean, we're just looking around the charts and stuff, but I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to continue its collapse because it's over now, dude. It's confirmed, right? What was the thumbnail yesterday and today? Imminent. When do I ever speak like that? Like almost never. Just before we collapsed a couple times, right? Those weekend streams, late night, you know, that confident. Again, just it's imminent, dude. The way this chart look, way everything is, the context of it all, extremely high probability of a breakdown. We're waiting, Bitcoin. Go ahead. Just look at this, man. Let's look at like Nvidia. It was just perfect. Like it wasn't like Apple, but it was identical, respectively, right? Its own bearish shark pattern completed. Type 2 return. Bearish divergence on the type 2 on the double top. Massive bearish engulfing Mara Bazoo on Friday. Gap fills upon ye. Next target 147. When you break 147, see you at 117. Once that 147 breaks this time, bye-bye. And then if you scale out even more, you could understand.
Thanks for being here, Mitch. I hope you feel better than yesterday. I learn something every day and get a lot of value out of the streams. Cheers.
Thank you, Potassium, for the 5. Yeah. Doing all right, man. Doing all right. Thank you, dude. Yeah, this makes 2000 look like a joke. 2000 was its own thing. I don't know if Nvidia was really as crazy in 2000, but all of this, 2000, 2007, those bubble pops and full resets. Full reset, what's full reset? In an uptrend from a low to a high, where did Nvidia bottom out? An 88% retrace. Do you get that? 88.6% retrace, man. Just look here and listen. From the all-time low from 1999, just, you know, IPO on Nvidia. Let's go, baby. Around the 88% retrace before twice bottoming out and then going again. So full resets and uptrends. NASDAQ assets. Why could that not happen again? And we're not even talking about going from that low. We're just talking about the COVID crash. Or no, we're just talking about 2018 low. I think that would be the adequate low, right? From this low here to the high. What are we talking about? An 886 is like $67. That's a back test of the old. That'd be the first successful back test from the high of October 2018 before the rising wedge breakdown. In time, if you're patient, if you wait. I mean, if it did it back then, why couldn't it do it now? It could and probably would on many assets. Down almost 10% on Friday. It's just the beginning. It's not actually the beginning. It's just the continuation. Just the continuation. Imagine ignoring a bearish structural development and a very well-established downtrend. And again, we are paying attention. Look, we got total on the screen. You know, this is live price action. We're just waiting for Bitcoin. We're waiting for Asia to start hitting auto sell again, okay? It's just lulling around for a minute. And it could take a while, man. It may not even be immediate, like, right? But you saw what we just broke, man. You saw it with your own eyes.
Bitch ain't doing things.
Hogs tip $25.
Jesus, dude, that thing's broken now.
Let's quickly look at Baba on the daily. I am kinda out on a limb here, but trying to look for opportunity. Thinking of China's stimulus. Thank you for everything.
You know, on Thursday, like some of the top gainers on the on my massive watch list, those are all the Chinese assets. But yeah, dude, I get you. But they were kind of more bullish, and since most recently they've topped out making lower highs, failed to break resistances, and started rolling over again. So I kind of smell a rat on that, man. But we'll look at Baba. It's 3 chugs. Here's your arc, by the way. This is Kathy Wood. Remember, some sort of genius. She's a genius, bro. She's a genius. No, she's not. Okay? Dude, let me manage your capital for you, and we'll pay ourselves tens of millions of dollars to do it. And this is what she came up with. She made her own fund, which was just all the speculative, high-risk assets. The bubble pop, look at it now. And guess what it just did, okay? This is how terrible it is. You just spent from the bottom, early May, to the top, bear flagging. What did you do, really? You confirmed, okay, this is confirmation that everyone was looking for in the market. Confirmed that September 2018, April 2019, July 2019 is resistance again, man. It's real. Bearish engulfing candle down 6.42%, and the bear flag's about to break. Probably this week, upcoming week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Kathy Wood. See you back down at $36, $35. When you break $35, though, it's over, dude. Right? Homeless Kathy. You'll be going straight down to $22.38.
China to me, China.
Dollar SARK, let's go.
SARK, yeah. Is that something on TradingView? Who cares? Yeah, that's an instrument, financial instrument to short ARK. Yes, I think relatively new, right? Yeah, I mean new, kind of like started 2020. Oh yeah. Oh my God, dude, short ARK all day. Holy mother of God! Why have you not brought this up before, dude? Bullish Bartley. Oh yeah. Oh my God. The Jesus man. Oh my God. Easily $61. But then after that, probably all-time highs. Holy. What the? Look at all that diver, and it's opposite. Not though, not all the way opposite. It's just, look at this chart, man. A continuation harmonic. This thing's going to the Jesus, man.
Look here. Look, listen.
It doesn't get much better looking than this. A long-term uptrend with a bullish harmonic that's that well developed. You know how large this pattern is. 139-day large bullish Bartley, right? The Gartley that hit the 886. I'm fine with those. I love those. They play out all the time, dude. That's right. I mean, it's not a formal request, but I wanted to see it for myself. And now I'm like, thank God I did look at it. Kathy, you are done. Shoot up and spit out so many times. It's about to get worse for her. She's about to become homeless. She was like, she'll be a laughing stock. She'll be like one of those guys in 2000 that was, dude, they're people that you don't know. They were there and they were like prophetic people, and then they became jokes when the tech bubble popped. Yeah. Holy. How many charts look like this, dude? Not many. This just definitely requires a ping to the patrons. Holy. All right, moving on. Not much to talk about markets close, but that's the best. This is the best. We'll see if Bitcoin can get that back test, 19,891. Require more than what you got going on right now. 0.5% on the new day, on the new week, on the new 3-day, on the new 5-day. You have to go up a lot more to test that level. It was once support. Will it now become resistance again? Wouldn't be weird if it did that. There you go, dude. Been live now, 1 hour and 30 minutes. If you're enjoying it, like button, bell, sub, blah, blah, blah. Just doing the cadence. Thanks for the over 1,000 people tuned in. I mean, this is as good as it gets, dude. When you're talking about TA, bearish sentiment, identification of bearish structures playing out, is perfect, man. It's literally perfect, dude. And be sure to join the Discord if you haven't. I'll post that. I mean, the link is pinned, but I will spam it for you a couple times. I mean, we got over 14,000 members. You are not going to get notified by YouTube on some of my live streams. I'm telling you, you will miss streams because you didn't get notified. Will we get the back to us, chat? Or is it over? Oh, link expired. Could you post the new link in the PM? Okay. Yeah, new link right here. I'm gonna repin that. Perfect, thanks. Yeah, it's really about getting notified, but it's also like the conversation continues when this live stream inevitably ends. My God, man, Bitcoin's already up 0.8%. Bear market over, man? My God, dude. Could you imagine saying that, like, for real? Yeah, dude. I mean, a back test in 19,891, a very real possibility. But
Play the Hey song for the Gussie.
don't tell me what to do. Thank you, dude. Dude, Kathy is so screwed. If that SART chart's real, Kathy is so done, dude. She done. It's over. For her fund. For ARK. But my 5-year outlook, dude. Yeah. Some of the assets in that fund, man, won't exist in 5 years. Again, I mean, like, I'm kind of like, wow, you didn't even backtest 960 as resistance on total. At this point, I don't think you will. I mean, maybe, like, just maybe, dude, but the hard target, 830 billion. All right, dude. Well, I mean, that's kind of it. We'll end it there. Yeah, I think we got through the requests. No Baba for JTalks and then. Yeah, see, I had, like, this is what I had on Baba, all right? I had, like, a really massive breakout, like crazy, you know? It's kind of, it's crazy, it's beautiful, isn't it? But my issue is below 109 to 120. Could be a long way down, but the thing is, you broke out, finally, and created this beautiful, pretty much a Gartley and bullish divergence, like one low, maybe the second low, and you rally the upside. It's really tough, man. Right? Because your macro is so bad looking. It just is hard for me to believe this thing's going, like, you know, to moon with the U.S. stock market looking so bad, man. But I get it. You got China, stimulus. I guess we'll see, won't we? There's kind of an argument, but macro. Awful. Bronx City, what are you even talking about, dude? TA failed for it. What does that even mean? No, it didn't. Literally wrong. Even you're just talking to, you're just typing to type, aren't you, man? You're like, let me type something. Litecoin, you think it's holding its own? Well, you're mistaken, because this thing below 54.40, really bearish. That right there, that lower high in the previous side, dude. I'll see it $42 eventually on Litecoin. Yeah. Let's see. We want to look at it. Now, Microsoft was not near as awesome as Apple. Microsoft just kind of like crapped out at a level. I mean, it's like it was the highs from late April, and then you reverse. But dude, it's real bad because like you're back inside the channel as of Friday. And yeah, there's just so much. I don't know. I guess you're gonna test 262, and once you break 262, that's when you're going way down, right? I mean, look. You know, you got 247. Just think about it, man. Like, I guess on one like this, we got to go one level at a time. All right, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's going full reset. I mean, it could, but let's go one support at a time. Down 3.86%. Again, just, oh my God, man. Look at your parabolic uptrend, you know? Holy crap, like you broke it, and now you're like, look at, this is what's concerning. Microsoft, 200-day simple moving average regarded as resistance. Just now at the bearish control zone, the threshold at like 40. Oh yeah, there's a lot of downside, man. A lot of downside. Yeah, it's like you could flip a coin, 19891's back tested as resistance and rejected before collapsing more, or not, you know, like whatever. It happens, sometimes it doesn't. think we're good though, man. I think the stream was pretty productive. A lot of very, very real things happened about 40 minutes ago, confirmed. And it's not good if you're bullish. It's very bad. Great if you're bearish. So I appreciate everyone coming out. Thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. I'll just be back later. Until next time, respect the TA.
Bruh.